Hey guys, so I posted my original concealed tree door on our Minecraft inventions last night, and I guess you guys thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd give you a short tutorial. I did, however, realize that this is kind of overkill. It's not the simplest way to do a secret door under a tree, but I thought it was pretty cool. So here's basically the simplest form of the wiring. Uh, and it's actually pretty simple in terms of the components. It's just the timing that you want to get right. And I'll just show you quickly what it does when you unpower it. So you can see here, it's easy to just walk down there. When you power it again, it'll just closes up like that. On the original design, I do have a button here. And so basically what that does is underneath here, that button feeds into a pulse lengthener, which if you don't know what that is, it does exactly what it says. It lengthens the time it takes for the redstone signal to go out from the button. So the button is right above this block here. It feeds down into this repeater, which at the same time is slowly going through this loop. It's constantly powering this redstone wire through each of these blocks, which basically makes the one button press into a really long pulse, and that just goes out to the redstone torch, which turns it off, which opens the door long enough for us to go down there. My wiring down here is obviously really messy, but it's easy to just clean it up. So what happens when you press the button, this torch turns off. Turning that off goes into this circuit here, and basically what this circuit does, it's really useful. I call it a multiple process sequencer, which is really nerdy. Basically it just allows you to control different outputs in reverse order when you power it off. So I mean, I'll go over here and I'll make you one really quick, and I'll show you what it does to demonstrate. So this is the most simple design here, and it's pretty cool. If you set these to 4 ticks, that works. Basically, if this is the first output, this is the second output, you'll see it goes this one, then this one, but if we unpower it, it goes this one, then this one. And that actually works if you just do it like this. It's stackable, which is great, because now you can have as many outputs as you want. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, like that. So that's all this is over here. And I'm gonna fly over to the gutted out version to show you how simple it is. So basically, I'm using just the block there to power the bottom piston here. So power comes through here, and first thing it does is it actually goes through here and it powers these doors, these pistons. So you actually see the first thing that happens when you power it, these pistons push out, and that's just goes through here, inverts the signal, goes back up and powers it. And so that closes that. Next thing happens is kind of a blur. It goes into this block, which powers the bottom piston, and then it goes through this one, then this one, and through up here to the next one at the top, and that's all just the double piston extender. Basically what this section is here, this is just a monostable circuit that's hooked up to the piston extender. So this double piston goes up, and then when it comes back down it pulls the block down with it, which is nice because you can have a pretty clean design. I'll show you. Like that. So that's basically the complicated door. I didn't include the double piston extender at the bottom here. All it is, it's literally this exact same design here, just a double piston extender. In fact, if I break this all apart, it's just this circuit underneath there, and it's timed to go on just after this door opens, and long enough for you to escape. Playing with the new snapshot, I did notice that you phase through the block when you get pushed up by the piston, which is new. In the original 1.2.5, when I built this, you actually don't fall through it. And I guess it didn't fall through there, but it happens occasionally. But yeah, this is the really, really complicated design, and I don't know why I didn't think of this design before. It's not as appealing, not as satisfying, I should say, but it works the exact same way, and it'd be really simple to put a double piston extender underneath it. Seeing that you got a little chute underneath the tree. It's not quite underneath the tree, it's off to the side of it, but I mean really, you don't notice anyways. It's got a much smaller footprint, as you can see, and all this is a double piston extender, or a double piston up and out. Oh, not double, single piston up and out, that's what I'm going to call it. And this is really, really easy to make here. And I mean, you can just power this block here, like so, and it does that, which is great because you can have this underground and the block can be flush with the ground above it. And so I mean that wouldn't be too hard to put a double piston extender underneath all that. And so I mean these are my two designs. They're not great. I just like to fool around in my redstone world, and I thought it was a pretty cool design. So leave your... Nope, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't make videos often, so hope you enjoyed it.